Yeah.
So maybe
I would tell her to just calm the F down, bro.
Okay.
Like, calm down, because I don't know what. There are certain things that I look back now and I'm like, why did I do that? Like, it's so cringe. Like, what was I thinking? But at the same time, you realize that at that very time in my life, maybe that event was supposed to happen to, you know, mold me, because experience does really teach you something. So now I'm like that person where I see even like a young girl tries to go through certain things and I'm like, don't, let me tell you. If you try to do ABCD, it's not gonna work. You have to really like be a person to empower yourself, be able to, cause I really didn't have like a good relation with like my dad and stuff. So it was kind of like, okay, maybe it's coming from that, because I was so angry for like, I was an angry little girl and I was just like out there like, oh, you did this, another kind of thing. And then now I'm learning to appreciate my parents more. I sit down with them and they tell me and I'm like, this is what you meant like 16 years ago, you know, that kind of thing. So I really do appreciate the time, but I'll really tell myself like to calm down and just don't hold things, just like let time and God do his thing and reveal to you, because yeah, it's life. Yeah, so you see, like we are the generation, we are like the Poloni between two generations. That's how I try to like put it for people to understand. We're gonna like watch this. We have our mothers, like that generation and that did, where they really don't understand us, because we live. Our generation is the millennial, and then we have the Gen Zs, right? The Gen Zs, the AMA 2Ks, these ones, they are a lot, like they are crazy. Some of the things that they know, to us, it's kind of like, are we getting old? You know, that kind of thing, because like things are moving very fast. And we are the generation where we are surrounded by digital stuff, where we're surrounded by too much information, even to like process it, it's a lot. So you tend to find that the 1990s, right? When we are trying to, most of the time, if you look into households, you find with the firstborns, my firstborns, Anodaku to take care of like the younger ones, and at the same time trying to make the parents even understand what's going on. So most of the time it's always they shut down, because there's a communication breakdown in Chitka most of the time. Not saying like this is like this happens in like every other person. There are triggers, we live around our triggers, we have social media in the mix as well. So you find that, okay, you're trying to, let's say trying to make it, and then you have the economy on your neck, stepping on your neck, left, right, and center, you have that as well. So you find, Kuti, all these things will come at you like in one pile. And then you have traumas. People don't understand that childhood trauma really plays a role in your life. Like, for example, if you do not deal with it, the more you get into relationships, whether it's friendship, whether it's family, whether it's love, as you grow older, you're carrying it over and over again, and you're buttressing the same problem to your friends, to your people, but you don't really realize or see it. Okay, you're speaking to Rachel. So I was talking to Amunya when I was coming this side, and I was like, people, you know, when it comes to trying to enunciate my name or pronounce it, they'd be like, are you Rachel or Rachel? So anyway, anything can do, guys. Okay. But yeah, you're speaking to Rachel.
I think the shorter one is Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Yeah, the grandmas, they be out here butchering the name. I'm like, well, that's the grandma.